welcome to another House of Wisdom Lightest and Best video. And today we have a special video. I got back from vacation and what was waiting for me but these boxes, and we're going to do an unboxing video of the lightest and best knives of the Grimsmo knives, which is John and Eric Grimsmo. And so let's dive into it. I'm going to be doing a later, more extensive video on this. I just wanted to let you guys know what we had here. This is the first knife, and my daughter picked out this configuration. The way we did it was I had each of my kids choose a configuration of Grimsmo knife, and we wanted to get all the handle colors, all the machining patterns on the blade, and all the colors of back spacers and lock bar stabilizers, as well as the blade finishes. And so I let my kids jump in there and design their own knife. And one of my daughters designed this one. It's a silver colored handled with the cross hatch machining. The screws, standoffs, and clip are all blue, and the blade is a stone wash. As you can tell, it's a drop point blade, and it has that lovely Grimsmo action that just falls shut, just like all the knives. So that's the first Grimsmo knife. Put that over here. And the next unboxing is another one of my daughters chose this. This is the bronze and the starburst pattern. And in her machining, it's the starburst. She has silver standoffs and bronze screws or gold screws, and the blade again has a stone wash blade. Just get a look at this one. Beautiful knife, that starburst. If you can't tell, it starts very fine toward the bolster area and then gets more rugated as it approaches the tip of the knife. Beautiful knife. And the next knife is a gold. I wanted to have this one next because the gold and the bronze are pretty close. As you can tell, the gold knife is a little bit lighter in color than the bronze knife. And one of my sons chose this one. He wanted to have the screws, the standoffs, and the clip done all in black DLC. He also initially ordered the blade in DLC. The Grimsmo brothers never were satisfied with the DLC coating that they received from their person that does the DLC, and so John offered an upgrade to Damasteel when I said sure, no problem with that. So this is the first Damasteel, and just look at that action. It falls shut just with gravity. Their precision in machining is so excellent that everything mechanically is just perfect with these knives. And so this is the third one. It's a gold. The machining pattern is crosshatch. All the hardware and clip are DLC blacked out with a Damasteel blade. And I want you to get a close-up on this Damasteel. They do a heavy etch on it, and it's not polished at all. The grooves are deep when they etch this. They really etch it thoroughly. So it's different than some of the other Damasteels I've handled. That's the gold. The next knife we have is a different configuration. This was the one my wife wanted to configure, and she chose purple for her color, and it has purple handles. She chose the angled milling pattern on the handle, and then gold screws, standoffs, and clip with a stonewash blade. Get a macro on the purple there. There's little touches of blue in it, and I think the gold really accents it nicely. And let's look at the next knife. This is one of my sons chose this color combination. He has a blue handle selection with the crosshatch configuration. He chose a blue clip and silver screws and standoffs. And he was the first one to jump on the Damasteel. I limited my kids. Every one of them almost wanted the Damasteel, and I can't blame them. It's beautiful, and I love this heavily etched Damasteel that the Grimsmo brothers chose, but it was going to break the bank as far as the upgrade cost, and so I limited them. We only have a couple of Damasteel knives, and that's the second one in blue with silver hardware, a blue clip, and then the Damasteel. The next knife we're going to show is configuration another one of my sons chose, and he chose the DLC black handle configuration. And I gotta say, I really like this DLC blacked out version. The clip is black, the standoffs and screws are silver, and then the blade has a stonewashed configuration. Really like the blacked out blade. Really, I mean the handle, it really looks sharp and feels nice. The DLC people, at least on the handles, did a really nice job. This next knife is a little special. It's one of the Timascus knives that was ordered. Another one of my sons ordered this one, and again, everyone wanted Timascus too, but we could only have so many because of the cost of upgrades. And on this one, the Timascus is on one side, and then on the other side is the purple with the Timascus clip. The standoffs and screws are gold, and the blade treatment is just the stone washed again. But the Timascus has some purple in it, some blue in it, and some yellow in it. So the gold and then the purple match it well. And as you can tell in the Timascus on the clip, there's a little bit of blue, a little bit of purple. I think it's a beautiful knife. And then last but not least, this is the color combination that I selected. And I selected the Timascus, of course, because it's the coolest of cool. And this Timascus one, as you can tell, the other one had a little bit of purple in it. This has a little bit of purple in it, but mostly it's blue and gold. And it has gold screws, standoffs, and then the Timascus clip on the back with a blue handle on the back. And the Timascus has some blue in it, so it color coordinates well. And then the stone-washed blade. So there you have it, the 8 Rasks that were purchased by myself and my family. And when I did it with the idea that this will be great for the viewers, and whenever they order their Rasks, they can tell which color, milling pattern, blade treatment they like the best, and it'll help you purchase yours. Unfortunately, the books are closed on the Rask, and you only get the Maker's Choice, so you get what John and Eric pick out and choose to make, which is not a disappointment at all because they are really imaginative and they can come up with a lot of different combinations. So the colors on the handles are silver, bronze, purple, blue, gold, DLC coating, the black one, and then the Timascus ones, the two on the end. The cross-hatching, the milling patterns, they have the obliquely milled ones, like the purple one, the crosshatch pattern, and then the starburst pattern like the gold one. And the handles and clips come in Timascus and then solid colors also. The blade finishes come in stonewash and the Damasteel. They tried doing the DLC coating and it didn't work out for them, and none of my family liked the acid etched and tumbled dark gray blade finishes, and so we didn't get any of those. But I hope this is interesting for you. In the comments section, please place your comments on which of the knives you like best, and if you were to order a Rask, which color and handle treatment and blade treatment you would get. And I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sure enjoying them. So I'm going to carry them around a little bit, and then I'm going to do a full review on them a little bit later, so you have that to look forward to. Hey, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next House of Wisdom video.